Yes, children. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Now see what we learned in the last period. Yes. What we learned in the last period. बोलो क्या लर्न किया था हमने? Will you able to see the screen? स्क्रीन दिखाई दे रही है? यस. क्या सिखाया था? क्या स्टार्ट किया था मैंने? Nobody is going to be answer. Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes. We have seen the thermal reaction and photolysis reaction. And after that, we have to discuss regarding the electrolysis reactions, right? Electrolysis or the electrolytic reaction. In the last period, I have given you the definition for the electrolytic reactions or the electrolysis reaction. Yes, anybody can tell me the electrolysis reaction definition? Yes. Anybody can tell me the definition for the electrolytic reaction?
when electricity is passed through solution of the compound, it is decomposition in its element from is known as
It is known as the electrolysis reaction, or it is known as the electrolytic reaction. Then after that, we have seen that the electrolysis is carried out in a specific type of the instrument, right? It is carried out in a specific type of the instrument. What kind of the instrument is that one? I have shown you one video also at that time. What kind of the video? That is the hydrolysis of water, right? Now we have to discuss about in detail regarding the electrolysis reaction. Actually, the instrument which is to be used here, children, will you able to see the font on the screen clearly, or shall I increase the font height? Yes. दिखाई दे रहा है क्या font?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now whether the size is quite good, you can able to see. Okay. Now we have to discuss regarding this instrument. What kind of the instrument it is that? It is known as the electrolytic cell. The instrument is known as the electrolytic cell. Electrolytic cell it is to be used. Now we have to discuss regarding the components of the electrolytic cell. What are the components of the electrolytic cell? I think we have seen only one type of the component, that is nothing but the DC battery, right? We have seen only one component, that is nothing but the DC battery. And at that time when I'm talking about the DC current and AC current, power is shut down, and so our class is to be suspended, right? Now we have to discuss regarding the DC battery. DC current, it is known as a DC battery, round about the 6-volt battery, it is to be used. DC, D stands for the direct current. D stands for the direct current, right? It is known as a direct current. The electricity which is there in our house, it is known as a AC, which is known as a alternating current. And this DC, it is known as a direct current. Why direct current battery it is used? Because in direct current battery, in direct current supply, that positive and negative terminals are fixed. Positive and positive and negative terminals are fixed, while in AC current, actually, the positive and negative terminals are to be get fluctuated. Once upon a time, positive terminal it is acting as a positive. In the second it is acting as a negative terminal, right? It is acting as a negative terminal, and therefore, in this case here, we are using the positive or the DC current battery because we have to carry out the electrolysis. Now, what is हाँ सुबह भी हाँ बोलो सुबह हाँ हाँ मला बेटांना फोन करायला सांगते एकच मिनिट ओके सुबोध भैयाला फोन करा हं? सुबोध भैयाला फोन करायला सांग. काय माहिती now see the second component that are nothing but the electrodes we have to discuss regarding the electrode. What are the electrodes? These are nothing but in this light cell, generally the graphite rods are used as
आवाज
electrodes.
नाही मॅम तुमचा.
Electrodes. Yes, beta. आवाज नहीं आ रही है मेरी? Yes, children. My voice is clear. Am I audible? Okay. Now
Yes, ma'am.
see, you keep mute yourself whenever it is necessary. You talk. Now see, in this case here, graphite rods are used as electrodes, right? Graphite rods are used as the electrodes. What are the kind of the graphite rods? Two graphite rods are used electrodes as cathode, cathode connected to positive terminal of the battery, connected to the positive terminal of, sorry, not positive, connected to the negative terminal of the battery. Negative terminal of battery, right? Second one as cathode and anode, and that of the anode. Anode means what? The rod which is connected, to the positive terminal of battery. Okay, it is connected to the positive terminal of the battery. I followed this one. And why graphite rod it is to be used? As graphite is neutral. It is neutral. That is, it is not reacting. With products of electrolysis reaction. ग्राफाइट न्यूट्रल होता है, वो इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस के प्रोडक्ट्स के साथ में रिएक्ट नहीं होता है. एंड सेकेंड वन, एंड इट इज गुड कंडक्टर ऑफ द इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, हैव यू फॉलोड दिस वन? वो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का गुड कंडक्टर होता है, इसीलिए ग्राफाइट रॉड यूज करते हैं, मेटल रॉड्स यूज नहीं करते हैं. Okay, now the third component, it is that it is nothing but an electrolyte. What is meant by the electrolyte? A solution which conducts electricity is known as electrolyte. It is known as the electrolyte. अब इलेक्ट्रोलाइट होते कौन से हैं? देखो, एज एन एग्जाम्पल, solutions containing ions in it are good electrolytes. Are good electrolytes. जैसे कि कौन से होते हैं देखो good electrolytes. Solutions containing ions are in it are good electrolytes. जैसे कि देखो acids होते हैं like as acids, bases and acid, base and salt solution. Acid, base and salt solutions are acting as the good electrolyte. एसिड में भी H प्लस तैयार होते हैं, बेसिस में भी OH माइनस आयंस तैयार होते हैं, सॉल्ट सॉल्यूशन में तो कैटायन और एनायन तैयार होते हैं, इसलिए उनको बोलते हैं गुड इलेक्ट्रोलाइट। जैसे कि एग्जांपल दे सकती हूँ मैं HCl या NaCl सॉल्यूशन, NaCl solution, NaCl solution, then HCl solution, right, are good electrolytes. Are good electrolytes. Have you followed this one? Are called as a good electrolytes. समझ में आया चिल्ड्रन?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, इनको बोलते हैं good electrolytes. These are known as the good electrolytes. My voice is not audible. To whom my voice is not audible? Ritika, Shreyash. Now am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now see here we have to discuss regarding this HCl. These are the electrolytes. अब देखो प्रोसेस कैसी होती है इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस की। हम एक एग्जांपल लेंगे। एग्जांपल क्या लेंगे इलेक्ट्रोलाइटिक का एग्जांपल? इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस ऑफ वाटर, जो कि हमने देखा था। अब इस इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस ऑफ वाटर के लिए देखो मैं आपको एक इमेज दिखा देती हूँ। इलेक्ट्रोलाइटिक सेल की एक इमेज दिखा देती हूँ, बाद में हम यहाँ पे फिर से आ जाएंगे। ओके, मैं एक इमेज दिखा देती हूँ आपको गूगल पे, तो आपको पता चलेगा। अच्छा ठीक है, आई एम सर्चिंग फॉर द इमेज। In your book already there is an image is there, right? Now I'm going to share the screen with you. Will you able to see the image? Children, will you able to see the image?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Now
ma'am.
see, such type of the plastic mug is there, right? Such type of the plastic mug is there, and within that plastic mug, here the two graphite rods are to be get fitted, right? Two graphite rods are fitted to each one. See, I'm going to show you this one. These are the two graphite rods. or any pointer is there? These are the two graphite rods, right? Over these two graphite rods, the test tubes are placed inverted. Here also, on the both of the two graphite rod, test tubes are to be placed by invert in the invert position. We have taken the water. There are the two rubber stoppers are there through which the wires are to be get inserted. The graphite rods are to be get inserted within this rubber stopper, and these graphite rods are then connected through wire to the 6-volt battery. Okay. Now see here, this is nothing but the electrolysis of water. Now see, in this case, water is there. You remember water, it is water, it is pure water. It is a poor conductor of the electricity, right? Pure water, it is a poor conductor of the electricity. And therefore, in this case, here, we are using the water along with the top the we are using the water along by adding some pinch of a salt within it one, or we are going to add little bit amount of the acid within it one, or we are going to add little bit amount of the base within it one, right? Here water, either the acidified water or acidified water or salty water is used as electrolyte, the electrolyte, because pure water is poor conductor of electricity. Acidified water or the salty water, it is a good conductor of the electricity, and therefore in this case here we can use the acidified water. Now see, as soon as the switch is on, here this electrode which is connected to the positive end of the battery, it is acting as a cathode, while it is acting as a anode, while the electrode which is connected to the negative end of the battery, it is acting as a uh, cathode one. Now see, there are the two electrodes. These two graphite rods are there. I told you anode and the top the cathode. Anode is attached to the positive end of the battery, and cathode is attached to the negative end of the battery. Have you got this one? Where the anode it is to be cathode it is attached. Cathode, sorry, I don't want to move this image. Now see here, cathode attached to negative end of the battery. Negative end of battery. While anode attached to positive end of battery. Now what will happen? See here. Now water is there, right? I'm writing the formula for the water. See here. First of all, the water is undergoing the ionization. Water is undergoing the ionization. H2O is there. How it is to be get ionized? It forms H plus ion. It is forming the H plus ion. H plus, and along with this it forms OH minus ion, right? There is a formation of the H plus and that of the OH minus ion. Have you got this one? There is a formation of H plus and OH minus ion. In this way, this reaction is there for the ionization of water. It is nothing but the ionization of water. अब देखो इसमें हाइड्रोजन आयंस है जो कि पॉजिटिव आयंस है, तो पॉजिटिव आयंस कौन से इलेक्ट्रोड पे अट्रैक्ट होंगे? यस टेल मी, पॉजिटिव आयंस कौन से इलेक्ट्रोड पे अट्रैक्ट होंगे, पॉजिटिव या नेगेटिव? यस
Negative.
नेगेटिव इलेक्ट्रोड की तरफ अट्रैक्ट होंगे, बिकॉज व्हाट हैपेंस इन दिस केस हियर, देयर इज ए, in this case there is a opposite charges are to be get attracted towards each other. Now what will happen, the reaction at, we are going to consider the reaction at the cathode. What happens in the cathode? Actually in the cathode what will happen, hydrogen ions, two hydrogen ions. Now I'm balancing the reaction, so directly I'm writing the two hydrogen ions are coming towards the cathode, right? Are coming towards the cathode. And then what will happen? These two hydrogen ions are getting or are accepting the two electrons. Are accepting the two electrons. They are accepting the two electrons. Now, how is the electrons are to be there? See here, it is accepting the two electron with the negative charge. Now, what will happen? Here, there is formation of the hydrogen gas. There is a release of the hydrogen gas has been observed, right? There is a release of the hydrogen gas has been observed. Hydrogen in the form of the gas, it is to be get released, right? Hydrogen gas is released at the cathode. Now what will happen at the anode? What will happen at the anode? Which ions are to be get attracted towards the anode? Yes, tell me. Yes, children, tell me. Now here there are the OH minus ions are there, right? Now what will happen to these OH minus ions? These OH minus ions are also to be get ionized. These OH minus ions are again to be get ionized. कहाँ से आएंगे ये दो हाइड्रोजन्स? It is get ionized. It is get ionized in the form of the O2 minus ion. It is get ionized to form the O2 minus ion. There is a formation of the O2 minus ion, and along with it there is formation of plus one H plus ion. It is to be get formed. There is formation of, sorry, there is formation of the H plus ion. Now, which ions are to be get attracted towards the anode? Yes, tell me. Which ions are to be get attracted towards the anode? Yes, children, fast. कौन से आयंस अट्रैक्ट होंगे एनोड की तरफ? H प्लस अगर कैथोड की तरफ अट्रैक्ट हो रहे हैं तो एनोड की तरफ कौन से आयंस अट्रैक्ट होंगे? कौन से कैटायन से यहाँ एनायन से यहाँ पे? यस,
O2 minus.
वेरी गुड. यहाँ पे कौन से आयंस अट्रैक्ट होंगे? O2 माइनस आयंस अट्रैक्ट होंगे, राइट? नाउ व्हाट विल हैपन? These O2 minus ions are to be get attracted towards the anode. अब एनोड जो पॉजिटिवली चार्ज है वो क्या करेगा? इलेक्ट्रॉन लेगा, राइट? नाउ व्हाट विल हैपन? दीज O2 माइनस आयंस आर गिविंग द इलेक्ट्रॉन. कितने O2 माइनस आयंस अट्रैक्ट होंगे इसकी तरफ? I am going to balance the equation, so I am writing in this way. Here there are the two O2 minus ions are to be get attracted, and there is the release of the oxygen gas has been observed. Have you followed this one? There is a release of the oxygen in the form of the gaseous state, right? Oxygen is get released in the form of the gaseous state one. Just a minute. Huh? Oxygen, it is released in the form of the gaseous state. Have you followed how the electrolysis is taking place? Means H2O, it is get converted into its elemental form. What are the elemental form? Hydrogen and that of the oxygen, right? समझ में आया? Yes, children.
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ.
Yes, ma'am.
अब इसके significance
Yes,
क्या है?
ma'am.
What are the significance? What are the significance of this? What are the significance of this reaction? क्या हो जाएगा यहाँ पे? What are the kind of the significances are to be there? At anode, see, first one. At cathode, hydrogen gas is released. Gas is released. Right? Second thing, what will happen? एनोड पे कौन सा गैस रिलीज हो रहा है?
Oxygen.
वेरी गुड. सेकेंड, at anode, oxygen gas is released. Third one, the ratio of volume of hydrogen is to oxygen is कितना आएगा? कितना वॉल्यूम हाइड्रोजन का रिलीज होगा और कितना ऑक्सीजन का रिलीज होगा? बोलो. वाटर में कितने हाइड्रोजन एटम्स हैं? 2 हाइड्रोजन एटम्स. और ऑक्सीजन कितने हैं? 1. तो रेशो क्या आ जाएगा? इज कितना आ जाएगा रेशो? बोलो. 2:1. राइट? रेशो ऑफ वॉल्यूम ऑफ हाइड्रोजन इज टू ऑक्सीजन इज 2:1. और मास रेशो क्या आ जाएगा? एंड mass ratio
1:8.
is, yes,
1 is to 8.
1:8 या 2:8?
1:8.
मास रेशियो इज हाइड्रोजन H2. H2 का मास कितना होता है?
2.
वाटर में कितना रेशियो है? मास रेशियो 2:16 है ना? मास रेशियो इज 2:16 और it is smallest ratio 1:8. Have you followed? समझ में आया क्या?
Yes.
Have you followed the electrolysis of water? समझ में आया?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Another one example. Now you have to imagine yourself. Huh? Another one example. Electrolysis of molten यानी कि क्या? Liquefied.
Liquid state.
It is converted into the liquid sodium chloride. राइट? क्या होगा रे? हम अगर लिक्विड सोडियम क्लोराइड का ये कर रहे हैं, इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस कर रहे हैं. अब देखो यहाँ पे इमेजिन करो, ये जो डायग्राम है, यहाँ पे ग्राफाइट रॉड वैसे के वैसे है, लेकिन ये जो वाटर है ना, वाटर के बदले यहाँ पे है लिक्विड सोडियम क्लोराइड, क्या होगा? बोलो।
Na positive, Cl negative.
Na positive and Cl negative. Very good, very good, very good. Na positive and Cl negative. Good. अब मुझे बताओ कैथोड पे क्या जमा होगा?
Na
What happened at cathode? At cathode,
Na
yes,
sodium.
sodium is separated or the sodium is deposited. Very good. Sodium is deposited at cathode. Very good. और एनोड पे क्या होगा? एनोड पे क्या होगा? एट एनोड
Chlorine.
Cl क्या होगा? Cl डिपॉजिट होगा या गैसियस फॉर्म में निकल जाएगा? यस, Cl क्या बनाएगा? Cl2 गैस बनाएगा या Cl सॉलिड फॉर्म में डिपॉजिट होगा? यस चिल्ड्रन, टेल मी.
What, ma'am?
Whether chlorine is deposited in the form of the solid state or chlorine is released in the form of the gas.
Solid state.
सॉलिड स्टेट में क्लोरीन डिपॉजिट होगा.
Gas.
क्लोरीन सॉलिड स्टेट में है क्या? क्लोरीन क्या है? गैस है, राइट? तो वो सॉलिड स्टेट में नहीं डिपॉजिट होगा. एट एनोड व्हाट विल हैपन? क्लोरीन गैस इज रिलीज्ड, राइट? क्लोरीन गैस इज रिलीज्ड. सॉलिड सोडियम इज डिपॉजिटेड. यहाँ पे क्या हो जाएगा? सॉलिड sodium is deposited and at anode chlorine gas is released, right? समझ में आया कैसे होगी रिएक्शन? कैसे होंगे रिएक्शंस? बोलो. मैं पहले एट कैथोड की लिखती हूँ. कैथोड कैसे होगी? कैथोड वाली रिएक्शन बोलो. देखो Na है, राइट? Na प्लस क्या करेगा? Na प्लस इलेक्ट्रॉन देगा या इलेक्ट्रॉन लेगा?
Donate.
देगा.
हाँ, इलेक्ट्रॉन लेगा. क्या करेगा? Na प्लस इलेक्ट्रॉन लेगा. कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन लेगा Na प्लस? एक इलेक्ट्रॉन लेगा, राइट? एक इलेक्ट्रॉन लेगा और किस में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा? सोडियम में, राइट? अरे यहाँ पे कैसे आए? मेरा कर्सर वहां पे चला गया. It is converted into Na, right? And Na is deposited in the solid state, right?
Solid.
अब
Yes, ma'am.
एट एनोड क्या होगा?
You.
एनोड में क्या होगा? दो क्लोरीन आ जाएंगे ना. 2Cl माइनस आ जाएंगे. दो क्लोरीन. दो क्लोरीन आने के बाद में वो क्या करेंगे? इलेक्ट्रॉन देंगे ना, राइट? दे विल रिलीज द इलेक्ट्रॉन. तो यहाँ पे क्या बन जाएगा? Cl2. देयर इज ए फॉर्मेशन ऑफ द Cl2 और इसके साथ साथ क्या हो जाएगा? देयर इज ए रिलीज ऑफ formation of the two electrons are to be get formed. Formation of two electrons. Release of the two electron. और क्लोरीन जो है वो किस स्टेट में रिलीज होगा? It is released in the form of the gaseous state. It is released in the form of the gas. Okay, यहाँ पे भी हमने जहाँ पे O2 गैस लिखा है वहां पे भी क्या हो जाएगा, there is a release of 2 electrons,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
2 electrons are to be get released. समझ में आया?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, very good. Anyone is having,
Correct.
किसी को कुछ query है? Yes, anybody is having query? इसमें कुछ समझ में नहीं आया ऐसा कुछ है क्या? नहीं तो मैं फिर से एक्सप्लेन करती हूँ. Yes, children. Yes. Yes, बेटा. किसी को अगर कुछ क्वेरी हो तो बताओ.
No,
और
ma'am.
listen one thing, children. Whenever I'm going to give you the notes, na, then at that time you have to write the notes. You sit with pen and paper. You sit with pen and pencil, and you have to write the notes. What happens, no? You are going to take the screenshot. I know you, right? You are going to take the screenshot. But because of screenshot, what happens? Your memory is to be, your phone memory or your laptop memory will be get full, but nothing is there in your memory, right? No, you have faced it during the COVID period. आपने कोविड पीरियड में ऑनलाइन क्लासेस किए थे ना? तब आपको पता है कि क्या हुआ था. लैपटॉप या मोबाइल्स या कंप्यूटर आपके जिस पे भी आप स्क्रीनशॉट लेते हो, वो सिर्फ उसकी सिर्फ मेमोरी फुल हुई थी, आपकी मेमोरी में कुछ भी नहीं था. तो इसीलिए इसका स्क्रीनशॉट मत लिया करो. देखो, मैं फिर से एक बार इसे रिपीट करती हूँ. इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस ऑफ वाटर का हमने एग्जाम्पल लिया था. पहले मैंने आप लोगों को बताया था कि इलेक्ट्रोलाइटिक सेल के कंपोनेंट्स क्या है. डीसी बैटरी, electrodes and electrolyte, these are the main component of the electrolytic cell. इलेक्ट्रोलाइट किसे बोलते हैं? जो सॉल्यूशन इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कंडक्ट कर सकता है उसे हम इलेक्ट्रोलाइट बोलते हैं. शुगर सॉल्यूशन इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कंडक्ट कर सकेगा क्या? बोलो. शुगर सॉल्यूशन वेदर इट इज एबल टू कंडक्ट द इलेक्ट्रिसिटी और नॉट? कर पाएगा?
Yes.
No, we could.
Huh? It is not able to conduct
ma'am.
the electricity. Why?
No, ma'am.
Because there is no formation of the ions, right?
No, ma'am.
Ions नहीं होते, इसलिए वो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कंडक्ट नहीं कर पाएगा, राइट? इसीलिए वो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कंडक्ट नहीं कर पाएगा. और देखो यहाँ पे एक और चीज, वो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कंडक्ट नहीं कर पाएगा. Second one, हमने जब participants, please mute yourself.
Right.
We will call yours in the class. Samar, Sumit. Now see. हमने देखा था इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस का एग्जांपल एज ए इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस ऑफ वाटर. ये डायग्राम दिखाया मैंने, ये डायग्राम आपको समझाया. वाटर का आयोनाइजेशन कुछ इस तरह से होता है. H2O is get fully ionized to form the O2 minus ion and 2H plus ion. यहाँ पे कैथोड में क्या हो जाता है? हाइड्रोजन आयंस इकट्ठा हो जाते हैं और हाइड्रोजन गैस रिलीज होता है. एनोड में ऑक्सीजन आयंस इकट्ठा हो जाते हैं और उससे ऑक्सीजन गैस रिलीज होता है. उसके बाद में कैथोड से क्या हो जाता है? कैथोड में ऑक्सीजन हाइड्रोजन रिलीज होता है, एनोड में ऑक्सीजन गैस रिलीज होता है. हमने रेशो देखा. वाटर मॉलिक्यूल itself, it is containing the volume ratio of hydrogen is to oxygen as 2:1. while the mass ratio is 1:8, and in that proportion only the gas is to be get collected. Another one हमने देखा कैथोड में अगर हमने एक और एग्जांपल लिया इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस ऑफ मोल्टन और द लिक्विफाइड सोडियम क्लोराइड, तो सोडियम क्लोराइड का आयोनाइजेशन Na+ और Cl- में हो जाएगा। Na+ आयन गैदर हो जाएंगे कैथोड पे, सोडियम सॉलिड डिपॉजिट होगा, क्लोरीन आयंस गैदर हो जाएंगे एनोड पे और क्लोरीन गैस यहाँ पे रिलीज हो जाएगा। सॉलिड सोडियम एनोड कैथोड पे और क्लोरीन डिपॉजिट हो जाएगा एनोड पे। As anions are get gathered at the anode, so it is called as the anode. As cations are get gathered at the cathode, so it is called as a cathode one, right? Cathode यानी कि negative terminal और anode यानी कि क्या positive terminal. Have you got this one? Means every substance which is undergoing the electrolysis reaction, it breaks down into its component elements and therefore it is known as a electrolysis reaction. Have you followed? समझ में आया? Himanshu, why you are writing no? Karan, what you not understand? Yes, talk with me. Himanshu and Karan. What do you have not understood? Everything is clear to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, beta. Now see in the next period.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we have to conclude the meeting so that we will meet in the next meeting with the new type of the reaction, and that type of the reaction, it is known as a substitution type of the reaction. Okay. Shall we stop here now? Yes. Shall we stop here now? Okay, I'm going to conclude the meeting because only 2 minutes are remaining, and within 2 minutes it is not possible to explain the substitution reactions. So if you are having any query, you are having the 2 minutes, you may ask me. Otherwise, I'm going to end the meeting. फोटोलिसिस रिएक्शन, बेटा फोटोलिसिस रिएक्शन में दो ही एग्जांपल्स थे। एक एग्जांपल था सिल्वर ब्रोमाइड का और एक एग्जांपल था सिल्वर क्लोराइड का। सनलाइट रेडिएशंस की वजह से जो ब्रेकिंग डाउन होता है कंपाउंड का, उसे बोलते हैं फोटोलिसिस रिएक्शन। और उस फोटोलिसिस रिएक्शन में क्या हो जाता है, वो फिर से उसके एलिमेंटल कंपोनेंट्स में डिपॉजिट हो जाता है। सिल्वर ब्रोमाइड का अगर हम एलिमेंटल कंपोजिशन देखें तो उसमें सिल्वर और ब्रोमीन, सिल्वर ब्रोमाइड डिपॉजिट हो जाता है सिल्वर में और ब्रोमीन गैस रिलीज हो जाता है। अगर सिल्वर क्लोराइड है तो सिल्वर डिपॉजिट हो जाता है और क्लोरीन रिलीज हो जाता है। फॉलोड? बोलो रोहित, हैव यू फॉलोड दिस वन? जो मैंने बताया वो समझ में आया? यस रोहित?
Yes, ma'am.
ओके डन। Shall we stop? Very good. Very good. Very good. Now here I'm going to end the meeting. We will meet in the tomorrow evening. Okay. Bye.